Hey everybody, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 329 of quitting alcohol. So what did I do today? I went for a 10-mile hike on the Applegate Ridge with my family, and been a while since I've done a full 10-mile hike. It took us a total of 3 hours. It was up this ridge and then back down. So I had some, ups and downs to it, that kind of thing. And I thought that was pretty good time, 3 hours to do 10 miles and pretty good workout. I guess we kind of figured it out on an app that we burned probably about 1,600 calories or so doing that based off of the elevation gain and how fast we were walking and blah, blah, blah. But so kind of fun. And then we stopped off, got a coffee, and went to Costco, did some shopping, and kind of a cool thing I mentioned in some earlier videos that I like to invest in real estate, and I've been kind of saving our pennies, waiting for the right property to come along to buy another rental. And we just found one last night. I happened to get on the MLS. I look at that every single day, looking for the latest things coming on the market, So it's a good way if you're going to buy a place, just some good advice. Get familiar with your market in your area. Get realtor.com or get an app that shows the current MLS listings in your area. Look at them every single day, and you start to really look at, understand what things are selling for. Then you can see which things go to pending right away. The selling, lets you know that was a pretty decent deal. If you see things going to pending real quick, what's selling real quick, what's on the market for a long time. But I've been looking at this for months and months and months. And anyway, finally going to go look at a place. Thursday was the soonest we could get in to see it. So I'm kind of excited about that. It may work out, it may not. It looks like kind of what I've been waiting for. So I'm excited about that. And so that kind of leads me in what I wanted to talk about today. And that is sobriety is what you make of it. It's all about what you do after you quit drinking, how you view life, the decisions you make. What are you doing after you quit drinking that is worth living for, right? I mean, some of us, I remember when I was drinking, had the feeling that alcohol was the end all be all, right? I felt like at times in my life that life wasn't worth living if I wasn't able to drink. I remember saying that to myself on multiple occasions. And if you feel that way, trust me, I've been there, I know. And what I want to tell you guys is, this whole journey has its ups and downs, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it once you get past the hardest parts of it, the beginning stages, and you start to develop that life away from alcohol where you got a lot of exciting things going on in your life that are worth living for, And it's like I said in my tough love video a couple of days ago that if there's things about your life that you don't like, if there's reasons you're drinking that are causing you to drink because there are things in your life that are making you want to drink, change those things. Change your life. You can do it. We are all capable of making good decisions. We get choices in our life every day, little choices, big choices, medium choices, everything in between. And you have different decisions. Sometimes you have, maybe 100 different decisions you can make on one choice. But each one of those is going to kind of take you down a small little path. Now, we have small choices. Am I going to put cream in my coffee today or not? It adds 35 calories. I enjoy it better. It's a treat. Do I do it? Do I not? These kinds of choices and decisions aren't earth-shattering maybe, but they all add up at the end of the day to how your life goes, I can have cream with every single cup of coffee I drink, and that's going to end up adding X amount of calories to my day, my week, my month, and then all of a sudden it's harder to keep the weight off, And so what I'm trying to say is that once you put down the alcohol, you have to look at it as a new opportunity to completely change your life and change it for the better. I started doing the things I wanted to do for a long time but the alcohol was the ball and chain holding me back from all these things. And like I mentioned with this real estate deal, I don't know that I would have been looking on realtor.com every single day if I was drinking. I probably wouldn't have been. I probably would have missed this place. I might not have saved enough money or had enough money to make this decision if I was still drinking. I might not even be here if I was still drinking, and you meet a lot of different people that are sober, right? People that are freshly sober for years, and you run into all different personality types, all different people that will tell you how hard getting sober was, to it wasn't that hard, to I have a tough time every single day still trying to stay sober, to I don't even think about alcohol, crave alcohol or drugs or whatever they're getting sober from anymore at all. And so it goes back to what's the difference? Well, did you create a better life away from your substance after you quit taking it? Did you make the positive changes that you needed to keep you from wanting to use that drug again? And, if it's like I said, you can quit drinking alcohol and pine after it every single day and try to use the old willpower tool every single day to will yourself to not drink. And I think that that's just a matter of time before you're going to relapse. That's just my opinion, because I used to do it. I used to go, okay, I want to drink, but I'm not going to drink, and I'm just going to get through today, go to bed early, and wake up tomorrow and do the same thing again, because that's just what I'm going to do. I don't know how else to do this thing, right? So I would go along and get X amount of days in, and it would get too much to bear, and I would just go back to the alcohol. You can only will yourself through so many days of this, and that tool is a good tool that you can use from time to time, and you should use it when you have to or you really need to. But you can't use that same tool every single day. Eventually it stops working to do the job, and there's other things that you have to learn to use to get along in this journey, and that is not needing to will yourself through every single day, because you have a newfound purpose in life, a newfound reason for living, a newfound excitement for trying the things that you weren't doing when you were drinking. And that's where I find myself. I would have never went on a 10-mile hike and explored some weird random trail up this old dirt road in the middle of nowhere with my family if I was still drinking. I wouldn't have, like I said, seen this real estate opportunity that I found. I wouldn't be where I am physically. When I was drinking, I was barely able to, run a mile, jog a mile without feeling like I was gonna die. I was 50 pounds heavier. I was just a mess. And now I feel great. I look a lot better, at least I think I do, but my wife tells me I do. But anyway, the long story short is, once you put down the alcohol, that's when, you have a new opportunity. Look at it as a fresh, clean slate. You can do whatever you want now. Alcohol is behind you. You put the drink down. You're not going to drink it anymore, okay? So now, what are you going to do with yourself? What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there in your same old chair, or still go down to the bar and drink cranberry juice? Is that productive? Is that helping you move your life along forward in the direction that you want to go? Maybe you're somebody that hasn't found the right person yet in your life, that and you're looking for a spouse or a significant other, and maybe quitting the alcohol will make the difference. We think that alcohol helps us to find somebody else because the dating scene is such that everybody orders drinks, or you got to go to a bar to meet somebody. That's all a bunch of BS. You're going to actually give much more thoughtful, provocative conversation if you are sober and you're not drunk. And you're gonna find out real quick, or that person will find out real quick, if you're even compatible. If you guys are both drinking, do you really know the person? Are you really getting the meat and potatoes of what this person's all about? Probably not. Or it's just gonna drag out until you finally do. And I personally think that it's a better opportunity to truly find your quote soulmate if you guys are both going into the thing not drinking. And I think that honestly, you're going to find that people respect the fact that you don't drink. I look at drinking, and I always did, even when I was drinking, I looked at it as a weakness. I looked at it as I need a drug to socialize. I need a drug to, beat the boredom. I need a drug to, deal with stress, And so I think people kind of know that, even in the back of their minds, if they're a drinker or they're not, that it's a sign of this person just can't deal with life and situations without a drug if they need it every single time they go out, And so that's just, off in a different direction there with finding a significant other, that could be something that, happens and comes your way once you quit drinking. You're going to lose weight most likely. Your skin's going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're going to just excel in so many different ways once you quit drinking alcohol. And again, you have to also make the efforts, though. You can't just put down the alcohol and be like, oh, I want to drink again every single day. I mean, that's just misery. You have to move forward with, it's like making instant changes in your life right away. And some of them take time, slowly but surely. But start working on it the minute you put down the alcohol, start doing things that are out of your comfort zone. And that's where growth happens in life anyway. If you just stay in the same rut doing the same things, there's no growth, there's no adventure, there's no excitement in life, right? That's probably why we drank in the first place. We were just stuck in that rut, and to give us any sort of decent feeling, we thought we had to drink this poison because it at least numbed the misery that we made our lives into or something, I mean, that might not be the case for all of us, but for some of us for sure, And so look at it, look at life as what you make of it. Sobriety is what you make of it. Make it a great one. Make it better than you thought it would be. And it's all those choices that you're going to get after you put down the alcohol and the decisions that you make. You can make a decision to get up early and work out, or you can make a decision to sleep in, longer. You can make a decision to change your job and go in a different direction. Make a decision to go out there and meet new people. Make a decision to take better care of yourself. Make a decision to start picking up a hobby or looking at ways to invest your money, educating yourself or not, So that's just what I want to talk about, guys. Life's what you make of it, and sobriety is what you make of it. And what do you want to do with your dash on this earth? Do you want it to be sitting on a bar stool drinking alcohol until you die, or sitting in your chair? Or do you want to excel at life, make good money, have a great family, and live up to your full potential? Be the best you that you can be, and help other people, bring other people up, raise good kids if you've got kids, be a better father, a better spouse, a better mother, a better wife, We have these opportunities to do that now. The choice is up to you whether or not you're going to decide to put the alcohol down and head in that direction. So again, guys, sobriety is what you make of it. That's the topic for today. If you guys are enjoying these videos, please give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss, you are. You guys have a great day.